You know, I heard people talking about this HIV and how AJ has HIV and he got it in prison. And that's why the doctor was asking Grace, like, how much blood, what blood did you get on you? Are you okay? Y'all need to be writers because you come up with the best stories like they do already on TV. I didn't see that coming. I'm still waiting to find out what relation this guy who got killed by the police has to AJ. That's what I want to know. That's what I was hoping he was going to say at the end of this episode, but that's not what happened. So let's get into it. Hey, welcome to Spirit Soul Sense, information for your soul. I am Shareece, and this episode started with Darius rolling up on Grace on the lake early in the morning. That was cute. He was definitely, I guess they were definitely giving like flirtatious vibes. So when he kissed her at the end, it was kind of like, oh, this is what we doing again? Okay, that's cool. When he said that he was fired from his job, I was shocked. I mean, the way he nonchalantly just said, oh yeah, they fired me. I was like, what? What? So he's doing like his own independent research to get into why Bob Whitmore wants to become a senator, what he's doing with Harmony and Hope. Honestly, I mean, that's his job, but like, I don't care. Like, I don't really. And I guess Grace has bigger things going on, right? That's when he asked her about her son. Harmony and Hope, Bob Whitmore, I guess that's gonna be like the background story, sort of in the way, I guess, did Bishop kill that guy's Basie's father? Like, did he? We will find out, right? So they cut scene to Carissa and Jacob, and Carissa lighting up the room with Jacob sleeping in it. Why does she have to be? I mean, divorces are very difficult. They're like a death. I'm really glad that Jacob is like, I'm not with the terms anymore. I want shared custody. I really think that makes a difference. So I'm glad he's doing that. Like, I understood not wanting to fight and invite chaos into your life. But if he's feeling more comfortable in terms of maybe Bishop didn't kill this guy, and maybe he did, and that's okay. He can live with that too. I guess he wants to know the truth. It's worth it for him to go through an actual divorce proceeding where he is interested, invested in getting something fair, I guess. Why doesn't Carissa move out? Like he asked, I don't know why she doesn't move out. What do you mean until you know your family is set? Like, you have, like, she has a job. She can pay for like another, no, I forget, Carissa is all about status. She wants a certain type of life and level of living. I think she wants something comparable to this estate that she can pay for herself. So good luck to Carissa. I wish her well in this. I hope her character does some growth in this season. Then we move on to May and Bishop. Charity walks in. I was like, Bishop, why are you raising your voice about a physical? Why are you getting mad, black man? Why are you doing all of this? I think it's great that he's getting a physical. I think his doctor needs to make sure they do like a mental status exam, because if we're thinking some sort of dementia, we need to get this checked. He'll need to see a specialist. I'm concerned. So he's getting the physical pretty soon, and you know, we'll see like what comes of that. In this scene, May also refers to Judy as a white asparagus. I laughed so loud. I'm telling you, I laughed so loud when she said that, because Judy is so weird. So weird. Every episode. Gosh. If I was Charity, I would leave. At this point, I would leave. I don't understand. They're not letting you preach. Is it fair to say they're not letting her preach? She hasn't preached yet. She's being terrorized by this weird woman who's asking her stupid questions about my ring, my engagement ring. Nobody cares, Judy. Nobody cares. And I swear to God, if I had to share this much space with Phil after what he did to me. I would not be civil. I don't want to be around you. Don't ask me nothing. Don't ask me for anything. We're not friends. We're not friendly. We're here to work together. Stop coming in my office. Send me an email. Don't talk to me. Like, I forgive you over there. I would have such a difficult time with, I would leave. And my family has now offered me the same position at another church that doesn't really exist yet. But, you know, I would leave. It's time to... Judy wanted to quit. Well, then quit. Where I work is so important to me in needing to have a vibe. Like, I can weather anything if I know it's going to be time limited. If I know, hey, it's only 2 more months, I could do anything. Honestly, I could be around as much negative. But if we're talking about an unlimited amount of time, something without an end date on it, why would I stay? Why would I stay? I'm not happy here. Why would I stay? I'm not staying. I would leave. I think Charity should leave. Why would Charity call herself Godzilla? Were you asking the question? Why would you call yourself Godzilla? I'm not calling myself Godzilla. I don't care. I'm not. And then when Judy brought it up with Phil later, it was hilarious because it was like, yeah, she did call herself Godzilla. Wild things. But I think when you're in a position where you feel powerless, you have to kind of invoke your power, which is what I think Charity is trying to do, right? God is on everybody's side, right? But somehow she thinks God is more on her side than I was glad to see her and her son together. And like when they do that, bring some normalcy, right? Charity has a whole life outside of H&H, outside of her family. There's other things happening in her life. So it's nice to see her son and her together. Oh, I'm laughing because I titled it Fight of the Light Skins because that was hilarious. What was that? We really fighting over boys? I'm not fighting over a boy. I'm not fighting over a boy. I swear, I'm not. So, yeah, that girl probably is the one who posted Sophia's pictures, boobs, on the internet because they're both insecure. Because I don't really see Dante doing that. Like, I see Dante like showing his friends, right? But we know that this girl had access to his phone and she is in like a spat, who gets him, whatever. I don't think either of them are like bad people, but young people do dumb things. Sophia is just on a different, with all the cursing and everything, she's just a little different. So, okay, with your little flinging of the hands, I get it. Okay, can we move on? I don't really care. So, can I get a story from Zora? Can I get something? Because I would much prefer anything happening in Zora's life outside of mediating these two than Sophia and this Dante boy. What else does Sophia have going on? Is she going back to school? Probably not. AJ and her, I guess. We'll get there. I did really like Jacob doing all the research, trying to figure out if Bishop, really intentionally killed this guy, asking, like, could it have been Mac? Because that sounds like some Mac type thing to do. I could really see Mac doing something like that. He's, like, negatively calculated. Mac was, like, sinister, right? So I think Mac could have been the one to do all of that, to orchestrate all of that, and to be thinking about himself as doing the Lord's work or for the greater good, for the family, for their legacy, when, it was supposed to be for somebody else. Now that Basie is dead, I'm not really sure he's dead, but now that Basie is dead, will the house, like, if they get into, like, legal proceedings, will the house then go to his sisters? I have a feeling Rochelle is coming back. Because she was so good at her job of seducing the bishop. If she came back, that would be more of a storyline about them getting the estate from the Greenleafs, and maybe the Greenleafs having to move out and like start everything brand new with a whole different estate. It will be interesting to see. But I really feel like Bishop is telling the truth, that he didn't have any involvement in that. So not much really happened in this episode, but we got a couple of like chunky, meaty bits with AJ and the HIV that he doesn't want to talk about. Bishop probably isn't the one who burned down the house, but there's a whole other sister, and we'll see like how that plays out. I think, in the next episode, we'll probably get more about H&H and Bob Whitmore. Will Charity get to preach? It was cute to see that she had this dream of preaching since she was younger. That was cute. Because, I really think you're called to it. And so maybe she was, and they just put her in this box of singing since she's really great at that. So interesting. This was a good episode. I'm looking forward to the next one. Tell me what you thought in the comments. Thank you for watching.